It's so cool. That is amazing. And then that will rotate, and it'll do that several times until they finish the press of the grape. Look at this. It's really coming out now. We never get to see this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is really amazing. Joan and I are in one of our favorite locations. We came here about 5 years ago, came to this area, and just fell in love with it. This is Elkin, North Carolina. You've seen videos probably in the past. Lots of vineyards. Yep, we're going to do some more of those this year. We're going to go to some new ones. We're going to go to some favorites, some that we haven't been to in a while. So again, this is about the 5th year we've been here. We've been all seasons. We've been February, we've been June, and we like the end of September. The temperature's changing. The leaves feel wonderful. If you haven't seen Bird's Branch Campground, that's where we stay. Let me give you just a quick tour. I have other videos where I'm doing, you know, the drone and all that type of stuff. But just a real quickie here just to show you. The owners here are just sweet as pie. I love them. They're the kindest, nicest people. And this place is popular on the weekends. Or during the week, you can usually get something without too much effort. If you're wanting a weekend here, a long weekend to visit the vineyards or pretty little Elkin, or to go up to Mount Airy and do all things Andy, you might want to plan ahead because it's real popular. Let me show you what this place looks like. This is our spot. This is 11. This is spot 11. And Joan and I affectionately call it the front yard because we've got this big front yard here. And there's a couple here that are a favorite. But we love this one. This one's really nice. It does get a little bit of afternoon sun, gets a little warm. To say this is big rig friendly is an understatement. You can see the big gray Wonder back there. I could probably put 2 trucks back there if I wanted to. Then this is 42 feet. And you see all the space we've got. Full hookups for all these big rig spots. I think they've got like 4 or 5 over in that direction over there for the smaller units that do not have a sewer hookup, but they do have a dump station up on the hill. And Dwayne, who will also, they have a service that they'll come and pump your tank out if you're going to be here for a couple weeks and you don't want to fool with it. A little spot over there, number 12, lovely spot. And you see you've got the little wood landscape over there. Yeah, you could get a big rig in there if you wanted to. Now that does not have sewer either. They've got a little stage up there from time to time. Have little events here, and they have music. You can see the pretty little camp store up there. Just an absolutely beautiful spot. Love it. And then down here, oh here, let's go down here and walk real quick and I'll show you what this looks like. This is the creek. This is number 6. Well, you could probably get 40 feet in here without any trouble, easily. You've got a fire ring for your spot down here by the creek, if you'll see that. And here's the creek. And this is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful campground. And it's just, again, it's just a favorite. We love it here. Just love it. And today it's a little warm, but getting over here in the shade, we've got a pleasant breeze. And it just makes coming to Elkin, North Carolina just awesome. Little chair sitting area with a fire ring, and they got cornhole over there, and little solar powered lights at night, so you can, you know, come out here and enjoy, you know, a little spot with some friends, a little social hour. And there again, you see the stage, and when they have music here, people will come out into the grass and set their lawn chairs up and listen to the tunes. It's kind of cool. And then you can see the little camp store up there. They've got some basics. And one of the things that is my big treat is there's a trail that goes from Grassy Creek Vineyard, which we're heading in that direction, and continues down this way to the waterfalls. Got videos on those. I'll put some links up here. I'll tell you what, I'll put some links at the end, kind of a playlist of Yadkin Vineyards, campground, places to hike. I'll give you a little highlights on that today. I won't take you through the whole thing, but I think you'll get a kick out of that. All right, I'm kicking it hard, and I'll show you this as well. If you like disc golf, they have a disc golf course here. You might be able to make out one of the positions there, and then it goes all the way out into that field. And you'll see people out here on the weekends playing, kind of fun. All right, let's go take a little hike. It's gonna be fun. I'm all across the road here, and I'm not gonna take you on all the things for the hikes. I've got videos of that, but I cannot come here and not take this beautiful hike. And if you're able to do it, I'll show you a few highlights. Well, I call this the spooky forest. Not really spooky, but when Halloween comes up, some of the trail maintainers come up here and decorate these, I think these are called white pines. Is our little gnome house, and they're still here. They're doing well. Looks like the family's grown since we were here last. There they are. There's the pretty little gnomes, and they're protected this year. Look, see, they got this guy looking out after them. This is awesome. All right, more trail. So I am walking at a full trot. I'm doing a little bit of strength training here today. I've got some mountains to climb when Joel is going to be coming up here pretty soon, and so that's the reason I'm panting a little bit, because I am really kicking it. So trying to get in shape for him to come up. We're going to be up in the mountains. We're going to do some serious hiking, and I'm looking so forward to that, being up in the mountains and hiking with Joel. Now, if you want to take the Klondike Lake Trail, you can go that way, which is pretty cool. I've done that. I've done that in the past. Laurel. Yeah, or a rhododendron. I guess you would call that rhododendron. It looks like it's already flowered for the year. It's done. But here's the creek. Isn't this cool? Listen to it. Isn't that pretty? And then you can see the outflow here. But here's the thing that's kind of cool about coming here. They got a picnic table right here at the end. So if you leave Birds Branch Campground, you can pack you a little bitty lunch and come down here, and you can listen, enjoy the creek, or when you see where the destination is that we're going, my treat, then you can come back here and enjoy something else. All right, we're gonna stroll hard here. I'm gonna kick it, and I'll see you up at one of my favorite spots. All right, here we are. We are at Grassy Creek Vineyard. Looks like a lot of folks here today. And I'll take you inside, let you see what's going on. I love this place. Not just for the historic building. I think it's some of the best wine in Yadkin Valley here. It's incredible. I love it. All right, let's go inside. All right, I wanted to show you inside the tasting room. Here you go. This is what it's all about when you do the trail up from Birds Branch, is coming inside. I think this was, I'm not sure, it might have been an old dairy barn. I'm not quite sure. But I like just sitting up here, and if they're not too busy, this is midweek, you know, just talking with everyone. That makes it fun. I'm bringing Joan up here later on this week, and we'll do a sample and do our buy for the season. Isn't this cool? Make a little music in the background. I'm actually talking with a winemaker today and having a great conversation. But we'll be going back soon. We'll hit the trail and go on back. Good chat, talking to the owner, primary owner of Grassy Creek, and his wife, and just enjoying a little sip of wine and a good glass of water. All right, I'm gonna head back. I'll show you when we get out of the trail. Here, can you see up there? There's the vineyard. Isn't it pretty? All right, we're gonna head back down the trail, pick up Joan. I think she wants to go out on the town tonight. This is Shelton, another one of our favorites. Beautiful, beautiful facility.
Nothing to do with the TV show.
And it is a massive operation. This is probably one of the bigger vineyards, at least larger vineyards that we've been to. They got a little restaurant that is located right over there. We're gonna do probably the restaurant if it's still open when we leave because we're hungry. But we're gonna taste first. Tasting room's beautiful. And we'll show you a picture of it. The vineyards are vast. When you come into the main area, it's just absolutely huge. And then when you go to the back side of the tasting room, it just continues on. I have no idea what the acreage is. I'll try to find out. They'll probably share that with me. The grounds are gorgeous. Look at this. Just the pretty little creek that flows through here. Just gorgeous. And if you want to taste inside or outside, you can do it. We've done the outside thing. I think we're going to do the inside thing this year just for something different. All right, we're going inside. I'll show you some pictures here in a bit. Well, Joan and I we decided to go outside. You're going to hear the air conditioner in the background. Sorry about that. But we're out on the patio. I'll take you on a picture and show you on the inside in a minute. This is what the flights look like. They do these pretty little trees. We've already had 2 events where glasses were broke. One was our fault and one was theirs. But you get 5 in your sample. You can do what they call a tasting. These are what they call a 1 ounce tasting. That's what Joan has. And I've got a little bit more fortitude. I'm doing the flights. These are 2 ounce flights. We're hoping the restaurant's open so we can get a bite to eat, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's just a pretty little area out here, and the landscaping is gorgeous. Right in the middle of the vineyard. Some kind of pretty. So Joan and I are at Joan's Vondrell. We've been here before. I'm going to take you outside. There's been a lot of changes that's occurred here. One of the things I'm going to show you, the cool stage. It's just really cool, isn't it? And they're having live music out here, and I'm talking about, good size production sizes here. The vineyard's beautiful. I'll also show you the vineyard. There's a lot of fruit on the vines. We'll show you that as well. So we actually belong to the club here. We joined it last year, and we got a private tasting today. So it's us and one other couple. And I'll show you around as we go on, but right now we're going to sip some wine. Well, I'll give you a good pass here of just where we came from. That's where we did the tasting. There were some folks in there, so I just kind of kept it to ourselves. Now, this is midweek, early, 1-ish, 1:30, something like that. Not a lot of folks that come here. Look at the vineyard. I'm going to get you a shot of the grapes. The vines are just absolutely peaking right now. I found out they're doing live acts, I would say maybe every 3 or 4-ish weeks. And that's just because this is a new venue. That's going to change. You can go out to their website. You can see Joan's Vondrell on the website. I do want to take you over here to the entertainment facility. I guess they do weddings and things like that, special events for family. This was finished last year. I have not seen inside it, so I'm as interested as seeing it as you are. So let's take a peek inside. They said we could sneak in and take some shots. I did want you to see it because it is pretty. You can see how it's all set up here. Isn't this beautiful? I mean, look at these big, giant ceilings. They're just absolutely fantastic. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space. Weddings. I think they do tasting, and they have special chefs that come in from time to time. And they have small dinners that you can check out. You can go to the website and you can see all that stuff. But they do a great job here. And of course, there's your views from on the inside. The vineyards and the little seating area. Isn't it beautiful? What a beautiful, beautiful vineyard. And great folks, great wine. I didn't want you to see this. The vines are just full of fruit. And this is a pretty cool sight. So I'll show you This is just absolutely beautiful. I'll show you where Jones Vondrell's at. So overlooking this side of the vineyard, you know, you can see, you know, the mountain ridge up there. And if you make it out right there is the tasting room and the winery we just came from. But this is what the vines are looking like right now. Look at this. They are just full. Now they're picking now, but when you drive around down through here, the vines are just, the bottoms of them look black. They're just so full of fruit. Look at these clusters. Aren't they incredible? Yeah, that's pretty neat. We don't always get to see this, but we got to see it this year. A lot of times the fruit's already picked, but that's pretty cool. All right, we've just arrived at Round Peak, not far from the campground. Let's go inside the tasting room and see what they've got going on. I hear a lot of noise. Well, we've just come into Round Peak. This is the tasting room. We're gonna head out back here in just a minute, and let me tell you, this place is happening. It's really something. Everybody's up here tasting, having a great time, and we can't wait to try some of the wines here. This is a cool place. I think we're gonna enjoy this. Here is the, they've been crushing today. Isn't this cool? Look at this. You can actually see all the vats that they have here. Isn't this neat? They actually have tasting back here in the back room. This is awesome. And look at this. You can actually see the juice going on over there. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. This is the first time I've seen that. What grapes are these? Oh, wonderful. This is cool. Really, really cool. All right, I've got Jones sitting out here. Here's where they've been crushing. You can see the operation here. You can actually see it. That is so cool. This is where it gets noisy. This is 2 bars of pressure. So there's a bladder inside this cylinder, and it's going to press the grapes, put it under pressure, squeeze the juice out of it. You can actually see the juice coming out. Look at this. It is really coming out. Isn't that incredible? That is amazing. And then that will rotate, and it'll do that several times until they finish the press of the grape. Look at this. It's really coming out now. We never get to see this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is really amazing. Look at the juice coming out. Oh my gosh. And they have already fermented the grapes. So these grapes were not picked this morning. They've actually been fermenting for a period of time, part of their process. And now that we're coming to the first press. Amazing. Everybody has their own little formula, their own little recipe to get this done. This is incredible. Well, what do you think, Joan? Are you enjoying the wines?
I'm enjoying the wines.
Me too.
I'm enjoying watching what they're doing over there. But
yeah. We never get to see this, do we?
No, we don't.
We don't.
This is neat.
Well, we've had 2 wines that we really think are rocking. One is the La Petite Vendage, which is the white. And then they've got one here. I keep messing up the pronunciation. The Nebolo, or however you say it. They call it the Neb. Oh my, that's good. We've got one more left. But this is a treat. We never get to see them do all this stuff. There it goes. It's taking off again. That's wild. We're finishing up our tasting, but I didn't want to walk away without showing you this absolutely stunning vineyard here at Round Peak. It is gorgeous. Now, again, you're going to see some tractors and things because they're in the middle of everything. But look at this. Look at this gorgeous vineyard. Oh, these views are going to get better. Give me just a second here. Here they come. Look at the mountains. Oh my gosh. Is this gorgeous? What a beautiful vineyard here. Now, we're probably about I'll say 20 minutes from Bird's Branch Campground. So if you're staying there, this is not a bad drive, right up the highway, right up 77. And maybe 10 minutes or so from Mount Airy if you're staying up in one of the campgrounds up there. Isn't this gorgeous? Just look at this vineyard. This is really something. Really something. Beautiful, beautiful place. Here's the tasting room. We're not in the tasting room, we're actually sitting outside. And you can see them where we decided we would sit out and watch them work today. How fun is that? Isn't that awesome? One of the things I wanted to mention about Round Peak is, yes, they are harvest host friendly, pet friendly, all the above. Let me show you where, if you harvest host, let me show you this. Yep, can you see down there? A little casita. We've seen a little of everything here. Some Class Bs, we saw a big fifth wheel sitting down here. And when you harvest host, right there, right in the middle of the vineyard, it's 75 degrees, an awesome breeze. Yeah. Now that's perfect to me. And what else do you get? Those views. Ready? Yeah, that's some kind of pretty. We're leaving Round Peak. This was great. I'll show you this. All the Harvest Host folks are pulling in for the night. This is a great Harvest Host location. Now, aside from Harvest Host and so forth, the wines were very, very good.
They are.
And the folks here were just super nice sharing with us.
Oh, yeah. You need to come to this one.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. So, Round Peak, make sure you put this one on your list. This is a happy place and a good place to buy some wine. Well, Joan and I are coming in kind of late, but we're coming in for dinner. What am I treating you to tonight, Joni?
Oh, Lord, a little bit of sushi.
Sushi. To get sushi when you come into this area, there's one place to go. The place to come is historic downtown Mount Airy. And this mural has changed 2 or 3 times since we've been down here over the last 4 or 5 years. We're going to go to a sushi restaurant that is really, really good. And if we have a few minutes, we will kind of tiptoe around downtown. A lot of things are going to be closing. It's a Tuesday. They close a little early. So we are going up here to Kazuko. This place is good on Franklin Street. Look at these buildings. Aren't they incredible? All right, we are leaving Kazuko's in Mount Airy, and we are going to just kind of leave it at that. We've done a lot of things in Mount Airy. I'll show you some pictures of that as we, I don't know, things that we've done in the past. A lot of fun things to do here in the area. So here's a link up there. You can take a peek at that. All right, we're heading back to the campground. Well, we're continuing just a few of our favorite spots here in Elkin. And if you'll notice, long sleeves into September, and it is chilly today. We came to one of our favorite spots. I'm going to kind of show you around in case you haven't seen this in the past. This is Stoney Knoll. I would put it in our top 1, 2, 3 of the vineyards we'd like to go to for a couple reasons. One, their wines are good. When I take you outside, it's just absolutely beautiful. If it was a little bit warmer, we would have been sitting outside. And then their tasting room is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So there's the front door where you come in. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? And then here's the tasting room. And the people here are just incredible. We talked with Jonah, who is one of the winemaker here. And he's just wonderful and spent a lot of time. We've just finished our tasting. It's just a beautiful place. There's Joan over there. She's talking with the folks here. But I'll take you outside and just show you this gorgeous, gorgeous property. They just finished picking all their fruit for the year, so there's none on the vines. We're right here at the end of that picking season. But it's just absolutely a beautiful, gorgeous place to come. Not far from Bird's Branch Campground. I think it's about a 20-minute drive. I hope you get a chance to come here. One of our favorite spots. I think you'll love it coming here. And you'll notice right over here, I'm taking a case home. All right, we have a little noise in the background. We have left the tasting room here at Stoney. No, we're going to go to another one down the road here in just a minute that we have never been to before. I'll give you one more view here. There's we've done that area before that we enjoyed. There's the front of the tasting room. Isn't it gorgeous? And they're all decorated for fall. Beautiful, beautiful place. And this is half their vineyard. The other half, I think, is a little ways down the road. Just look at that view. Isn't that something? Look at the mountains off there in the background. Some kind of pretty. All right. We're going to try another one before we leave today. Fantastic. What did I do? Yep, there's a case. No, shame on Jerry. All right, there's a big gray wonder. We're good. Little tasting. And we're going to go see what else we can get into today. This is a new vineyard that we're coming to. This is called Hazy Gray. This is not far from where we were at Stoney, Knoll. And this place is beautiful. Let me show you the vineyards that are across the road. I mean, they're quite substantial. Look at this. They still actually have, I'm looking, I was told they had some fruit on the vine. And I don't see it from here. It's quite an extensive vineyard. Look at this. This thing is really, really, really big. And then, you know, I've got some old memories from when I was a kid living up in, or I'd go visit up in Virginia. You see all the burl tobacco over there. And that just brings back tons of memories. Look at the beautiful mountain range over there. Isn't that stunning? Beautiful. This is the tasting room. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, let's go inside. Jonah and I are going to do a little tasting here real quick. This is the first time we've been here. Beautiful place. Very interesting. So here's the inside the tasting room. It's called Hazy Gray. And there's a reason it's called Hazy Gray is the winemaker here is retired military aviator. Hazy Gray, yeah, that's what the sides of the ships look like. So it's really interesting. The wines are incredible. We enjoyed this. And it's a beautiful tasting room. You saw the outside. They are so military focused. Look at the wall. They've got something like 4 or 5 generations here on this side, on the right-hand side. And just friends that come by, they give them honor. This is amazing, isn't it? I just love something like this. They honor all those who have served our country. What a great environment. Look at this. Isn't this something? I love this. This is great. One more view of this gorgeous, gorgeous view here at Hazy Gray. Beautiful, the mountain range off to the side. Crystal blue skies. Burl tobacco. And this beautiful vineyard. As far as a new vineyard, Joan, this was a rare find. We don't always get that, do we?
No, we don't. This is the first time we've been here.
It's good too, wasn't it?
Everybody was so friendly and warm, and that's how we like it.
Yeah, and we saw some of the locals who came by as well. So fun. All right, one more stop before we close out our stop at Elkin this year. One more, and we're looking forward to that one too. This is Sanders Ridge. Look at this post and beam structure. This tasting room is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. This is kind of like the tasting bar we're at now. We're here midweek, so there's not going to be a lot of folks here. But Joan said that's okay. But I can only imagine what it's like when they have the fireplace going. And that's right around the corner. And we're going to eat here too. God, I cannot get over this architecture. As we talk to the person who is serving us, she's part of the family here. This property has been in their hands since, think about this, 9 generations. 9 generations. As a matter of fact, her grandmother was here for lunch earlier, and she is 102 years old. And I love stuff like this. Look at this. When you see, you know, family members, I don't know all the details here, but you know, you see the folks that's been a part of the family. You know, they're sharing that, you know, with those of us who come here. Isn't that incredible? All right, Joan and I are going to have some lunch here, late lunch. I can't get over this stunning structure. It's just absolutely amazing. Joan's out here on the porch. We're getting ready to do a sample. And then we found this fella here that we're just dying to take home with us. I know, look at you. I know. I know, aren't you sweet? Aren't you sweet? I know, you need a home. Look at you. You a good looking fella, aren't you? I know. And he's a male, he's a big boy. Joan's over here with a sample, and we're looking here at this pretty pond. They got weddings that occur over here. I know. You want to be up there. That's beautiful. I know. You're a handsome fella. I'll take you home in a minute. One of the nice things about coming to Sanders Ridge is you can get food. So Joan and I are indulging in, I mean, it's a basic affair. Great chicken salad, potato salad. Joan's having a salmon burger. And we just thought we'd bring our tasting inside for a change and just kind of enjoy a nice late lunch. God, this is perfect. I really like this place. Well, Joan and I are just now leaving Sanders Ridge. It's been good, hasn't it, baby?
Oh, it's been delicious.
Met the kitty. And hate to leave the kitty. I wanted to come with us.
Yeah.
And I'll show you this. They're actually having a wedding here on Saturday, weather permitting. And this is one of the, they've got several places here that they can have the weddings. And you'll see the little gazebo down there that is so neat. And the little lake. And the kitty wants to come home with us and can't. I'd take it in a heartbeat. Oh, isn't he a handsome fella? I'm sorry we can't take you home. All right. Well, we're going to close it out here. We've had a great time in Elkin. Hate to leave. It's been a great time just bouncing around and hiking and doing all the fun stuff around here. Do it because we love our life.